Hello, guys. Welcome to What's She Doing Ministries. I am so Ronica, and I'm so ready to remind you to sow into your future. So, here on today's episode of Sow Into Your Future, I am buying makeup, y'all. I am investing back in some makeup. So, I currently need to get foundation, need to get concealer, and I need to get a new contour stick. Now, I use my contour stick for under my chin, on my forehead, and on my under my cheekbones. So, also I use my contour stick for if my foundation might, some days it look a little bit lighter or whatever. Concealer is very much necessary because or highlighter. I don't really know what the difference is. I think they both the same, interchangeable. But yeah, I need that for under my eye. I need that. So I'm missing Mary Kay. Do they still do Mary Kay? They come to your house and you can sit in your relaxed environment and just go through the different samples of makeup. But honestly, I feel like the foundation, concealer, highlighter, contour stick, those are things that you really need to make sure that you have done your research on and you feel comfortable with before you purchase because those are the most expensive. Okay. Okay, so I was a little bit irritated. I turned his music down. He's about to crap a chicken.
Yeah.
I was a little irritated that the lady, you got to get the shade just right. That takes time to make sure that, because I have everything written down as you guys saw, but I felt rushed. I felt like I was irritating her. This is how y'all got it set up. Yeah, like that was miserable. Anyway, so that's the experience with the ooh. But see, the reason why I want to get makeup is because of this mark here in the center of my nose. This is exactly where the last mark was that caused me to learn how to do a full face of makeup. I don't want to say accident prone, but definitely clumsy. But I don't do well with, I'm distracted. When I'm trying to look at stuff and talk to people, I can still see this because it's almost like protruding. It's like the skin has, I don't want to say keloid, but it's got a little thick right there. So I'm hoping that goes down. But I can see it. I want to cover that up. And when I was out of town, my makeup was so a small amount to where, you got to shake the bottle and you got to like hit the bottle against something. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to replace my foundation. And then my concealer needs to be a little bit lighter because the bags have gotten a little bit darker. Anyway. Okay, so hindsight is 2020. There's some things in makeup that I just will not purchase again. I went to Sephora and I purchased the setting spray. And it was supposed to be like the top of the line, like, supposed to work, supposed to be like super glue on your face type thing. Don't do that, by the way. Um, but yeah, so I sprayed it on, worked the shift. I'm a waitress. At the end of my shift, my makeup looked the same. I have oily skin, extremely oily skin. So setting sprays don't really do anything. But I feel like I don't really need my makeup to stay on that long. I just want it to look good for the most 5 hours. You know, let me get a couple videos in. Let me get a photo shoot in. Let me go to church. If there's a special event, I would like to look good for that. But yeah, let me then go home and wash it off. Now, I do appreciate all the variety that they have here, the different shades. Um, and it's so weird when you're in between the variety of shades. That actually happened to me this time. So after I purchased it and was able to take it out the bag and actually hold it in my hand, I realized that it was way too light. So I never even left the store, y'all. I went right over there to customer service. They put the money back on my card and I went right back over there and purchased a different foundation. I had to go to a whole different brand. So pay attention to how it looks once you actually get it in your hand. For those of you who have the stuff behind like a case or whatever, which I think that's most Walmarts now. So what do they say? Faithful to a fault. I usually don't purchase my makeup outside of Walmart, but I think it's time for me to do something different. I feel like with all 3 different Walmarts in 3 different days, it was just a terrible experience altogether. So the first Walmart, I knew where everything was that I needed and wanted, but there was nobody back there to open the containers or to ring me up. So that was the first different Walmart. Anyway, so when you're buying makeup, it shouldn't feel like, I literally had to tell the young lady, I was like, I'm not gonna run off with it. She was like, you gotta pay for this over here. I know that. Okay, so I hope this is playing. I hope it's recording. The seal is broken on this one. These people get on my nerves selling this junk. I'm opening it up to see how much is in here. It's a good amount. But yeah, I usually don't buy makeup if the seal is broken. This is Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So that's that thick stuff, honey. That's that thick stuff. So the package was open, and then when you look inside the pump had been pumped before. So I'm glad it's a pump because that lets me know that they didn't like rub it on their face. You know, they had to put it on something. We're gonna get these real nails together. And so the concealer is a little bit lighter than the foundation. I wanted to make sure, because I feel like my bags have gotten darker. Like, that's just life, right? And I have plenty of powder, plenty of lipstick, plenty of eyeshadow. This is the only thing I needed more of. Oh, and this last one. This is the contour stick. This is the thing that I put here, the thing that I sometimes put there, you know. And this is still sealed, so that's good. But y'all can see that color. It's really, really dark, but it's beautiful. I didn't get the black opal, the kind I usually get. It's time to try something different, honey. Try something different. Different foundation, different concealer. Now I'm going to go home and put some braids in. Because I want to put my makeup on with my hair pulled back. Yeah, she gonna tell me you gotta pay for this right here. Before I even got I said I'm not gonna run off with it. That first one I bought, I had to take it back because it was way too light. It was way too light. Let me get out and see if they hit my car, because they are parked really, really close. Never mind, he just got in his car. Too late now. I still want to get out to see if he hit my car. I'm gonna do it. People be parking way too close. I mean, what could I have done? He's already gone. I feel like I should push that camera back a little bit more. I feel like it's really, really close. I feel like y'all can see what's in my ear. Anyway, so I just left church, and it was am I coming out the right way? The wrong way? Wrong road. Ooh, my show come on today. Porsha Williams. I love Porsha. Even when she do stuff that I would not do, you know. But because most of the time she do stuff that I would have done. I would have said. But anyway. So I'm not too thrilled about how this makeup looks. This is not a full makeup look. This was a rush job. for what we had to go to today, our appointment. But yeah, maybe it's the scarf, maybe it's the hair, but I'm not excited about this makeup, y'all.